It's the NFL on EA Sports, where representatives from the AFC and NFC will square up. It's gonna be a good one, and it's all up next.
Well, they don't call the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock here with calling this contest for you. And right now, we're putting the secondaries on ice because we have a couple of wives in the room. Not just two, it's rooms that can taste every level of defense.
It's more than just the top options. But for these offenses, it's the depth of the wide receiver room that's such a big key. If you overcommit to the biggest playmaker, a couple other players, they can hit you down the field just as easily. And with how both offenses start to mix up their routes and looks in the passing game, better buckle up in the secondary.
Jake Purdy now ready to get this one started. And we're off from Levi Stadium. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To throw is Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hall running between the tackles. Blast through midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
To throw, Rodgers. Corley reels it in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the 43. Tight end making the play there on the corner route. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the 17. This one's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first. They better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Kate. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on second down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. Got a man open, complete. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. They will take that execution every time.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. Has another lead. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give left side for Hall. Juke the defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for them.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up second down. Throwing now from the gun. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Hits his man on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Second down. Down to the 10. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like...
Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Third down from the gun. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets break the tie here in the 1st. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Zerline on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Here comes the screen. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, they'll run. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 48. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Purdy to throw it. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Purdy to throw. He's got it, room to run. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. They put a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 8. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Hey, Kay, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Looking to throw, Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Jets and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
They go right back to Hall. And he'll get it up to the 27. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Escape. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So on 4th down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. So here come the 49ers on offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches. Yeah,
just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
And he has 7 on that run as we're down to the 2-minute warning. Second and 3 now. From the 36. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Pick up a 5 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Play action on 1st down. Kittle brings it in. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, it's a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He gets the shot at it on 1st and goal. And he runs into a wall there. multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Running back, motioning right. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, he sure made his best effort, but did he manage to keep this one from hitting the ground?
And this is one of the most challenging calls for the replay booth. A number of years ago, Kate, it was fun. I got to go sit at the replay convention. Honest to God, they have them. They have officials conventions, replay conventions, and these complete incompletes can be some of the most difficult to judge.
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They go play action here. Coughlin brings it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Jets. Timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Rodgers will look to throw. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
2nd and 10 now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the 49ers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Now out comes the San Francisco offense. Hopefully they've drawn something up here, Brock, because not a lot of time left to get this inside of field goal range. New set of downs for him at the 38. Now it's Purdy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Oh, he nearly reeled that in. As close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now Purdy. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
On is Moody for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. And they'll take a knee. So we're halfway through this contest from Santa Clara, California. The hometown 49ers out in front as we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath. We welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a fine performance in the first half from the former Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Going with McCaffrey on the ground. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Motioning left is their running back. 2nd and 6 now. Catch is made down the right sideline. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
They'll run here on first down. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They stick with McCaffrey. He breaks the tackle. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, who transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the first down play.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Oh, what a catch! Back in the end zone. We got to check the feet. Check the feet. Did he get him? No. Incomplete. Oh, great effort. Just couldn't toe tap it in.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now here comes the New York offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's tackled for a short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
And that one's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Rodgers set to pass. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. To throw is Rodgers. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take over at the 41-yard line.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. First and 10 coming up. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Now, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
This ball's caught by McCaffrey. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Purdy looking to throw. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. He's gotten it at the 21. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll go right side with Hall. Escapes a defender. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
To throw, Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Working inside the red zone. It was there, but he couldn't hang incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they face second down. Now here's Rodgers. That throw finds Conklin. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Jets have got some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun here. The throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Toss to the right side. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So now from further back, another try at 1st and goal. Rodgers to throw. This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now Rodgers. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6.
Kate, you could hear the roar of the crowd celebrating the touchdown, but not so fast. Catch looked good. You've got to get both feet down as well.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a 1-score game. Mike Williams, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Zuerlein on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to run again with McCaffrey. Oh, the football's loose. And this is scooped up by the Jets.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball? See an opportunity to rip the ball free, and then everybody switches to offensive mode, creating space on that return. Now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
The Jets are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy is screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And this one doesn't go far. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. He'll throw it. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Completed here to McCaffrey. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Kickoff taken at the 3. Returns looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Jets offense now set to take over. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Able to find Corley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Able to hit Hall, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Working quickly here. Rodgers will look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. He's going to get this complete to his running back. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Throwing it again here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Shotgun now on third down. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets cut the lead to just a field goal. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. A run with McCaffrey. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back-to-back carries here. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. So now here's 3rd and 5. Here he is to throw. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. Now this offense getting set to work here. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
To throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it. Complete. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets jump in front late. Mike Williams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Zuerlein on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
49ers 30.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Their offense ready to take the field now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now to throw. Got a man open, complete. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. They get 28 out of that play. And that's a 49er first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be second down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
I think I could see his eyes from the proof. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Looking to throw it. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down around the 34. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. Back to throw. That's incomplete left side.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Setting up to pass. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Back to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Got a man, coverage lost and complete. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Oh, nearly got to the end zone there. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He'll look to throw it. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. They are throwing it again. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted!
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw, but you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And they'll kneel this one down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.